Give me a second. Doing Wednesday on Sunday has.
Death and death.
We were on the road. We killed some centaurs, and then we were on the road some more. Then we stopped. Well, we woke up first, ate breakfast, and then we did all that. And then we ran into this like Death Watch, who were the Raven Watch actually. And then Alex 2 decided to fix their weapons for them, which takes a whole ass day, 24 hours. And so now we're traveling with them. And I believe that was all that really happened.
Leaving out details, yes.
Look, that was 2 weeks ago.
Alright, so at the beginning we were still...
I mean, if you remember, go for it.
I honestly, I thought we were gonna start D&D earlier. I was just gonna come out swinging again. I was gonna unmute and be like, "All right, so this is what happened."
Fair.
But Nick, which part are you wanting more detail of specific parts or?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
This is mainly just me seeing who remembers what of the previous session.
I mean, if you really want details, we had pancakes that tasted weird. Abel made fun
I
of.
remember most of what happened during that session.
If you want details, I can give you details. But
I remember I tried to do something cool and then got immediately knocked out.
oh yeah, you got
I
fucked up by
don't
one
think
of the
exactly
centaurs.
remember that though.
It was one of the centaurs.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lindsay.
Yeah, I used phase step to the side of one of them and tried to use burning hands, and immediately got smacked with a glaive,
Right, yeah.
arrow,
Yeah, Pike.
pike.
Yeah. The combat, it isn't something that really needs detail, unless if there was actual lore important there, which there wasn't. It was combat. Well, it was just basic combat, I should say, not lore combat. There is actual lore combat, so I can't. Okay.
Sorry, the snake bugs hurt.
Don't worry about it.
What are you playing?
If we want a more detailed recap, I can give one, but if we don't, then I'm not gonna bother with it.
Playing Remnant, which we're probably gonna
I'm
get to
more
our next.
partly paying attention to this, so
We're probably gonna get to our next checkpoint and then stop.
yeah. But me and Richard are currently in the same area right now. We're both working on the weapons, so if you guys want to go ahead and start doing stuff, go ahead.
Yeah, Calidus is helping Alexander forge
Yeah,
the
Alexander.
weapons.
Me and Alex 1 were talking with the main commander.
Alexander the Greatest.
Alexander the Forge Master.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, I like that better.
Which, is there any other conversation you would like to have with the man and attempted conversation with the woman behind him? Or would you like to remain silent for the rest of the trip?
Have we ever met before? I'm talking
Looking-
to the woman.
Roll a perception check.
17.
17? Kind of
Yeah.
looking at her and kind of trying to get as many details from what little is available right now. She doesn't seem familiar at all, even just the kind of way she holds herself. Almost, it's a mixture of a bit of timidness, like being timid, and a general lack of care. And it doesn't really mesh with anybody you've met.
I think we run in different circles. What about you? What was his name again? Did he ever say it?
I'm pretty sure it was given. Let's see if I have a note of it. I probably do not. Which means I have to go check.
Sarah.
There's the call.
Yes.
I asked him what he did before he became a part of the
She's
group.
mostly just driving the car and listening in.
Alright. When you say before, do you mean before when I'm in Hulu or my previous life?
Just before you became part of the Ravens. Was it Ravens Watch?
Ravensguard.
Ravens Guard.
Before that,
Too bad.
while in Hulu, I mostly wandered the outer area.
Where is
Though
that?
I'm trying to say it down. Mostly wandering the outer villages and testing my grit against others.
I see.
Quite
And
a
how
few
did you-
fine gentlemen out there.
I can imagine.
But what were you saying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
How did you get recruited?
It took a while, but after a little bit I begun to become aware of my immortality, and unlike a lot of people, it did not sit right with me. So I sought them out to try to move on, which I was informed that my soul was not strong enough to move on. So
That's
I
a
opted
thing.
to work for them, and I will continue to work for them until my soul is strong enough. But
What do you mean by strong enough?
we are unsure why, but with where we are, there's something that holds us here. Something that doesn't let the soul properly move on to where it should be. We don't get to meet the afterlife. Instead, our souls are shackled here, forever to be tortured. Those who die, those who have a strong soul are able to breach whatever holds them, but those who are too weak will inevitably end up in a loo. Or, in a worst case, simply cease to exist.
So, if you die, there's three options. You either pass on, you come back in a loo, or you vanish for all eternity.
That is correct, from what we understand.
That's all. Hmm.
But that is why at the Church of the Raven Queen, we make sure that your soul is ready to move on and help people such
you
as
went
me.
down.
Help people such as me prepare their soul for that time.
Well, I don't think I'll need that service quite yet, since I'm at a very interesting crossroads in my life.
That is understandable. Besides, you look plenty young to have a proper life ahead of you.
That is true.
Though, I will say, usually, one way to tell if somebody who has passed was strong enough to move on, well, I should say, they weren't strong enough, is if one of our ravens show up.
Let's see.
if you'd like, you can go ahead and roll a history check if you'd like a bit of a reminder of something.
I mean, I know. But yeah, uh-oh.
It's a low DC.
Where the fuck? There he is. No? Okay. Got scared. I deleted an old character that I made and I thought I deleted him.
Hmm.
Ugh. Well, that is a 19.
19? Alright.
Mhm.
Your mind immediately kind of begins to race with from your previous adventure of the hundreds upon hundreds of ravens that you had witnessed.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
there was a huge influx of souls recently, was there?
That there was a sign of a tragedy.
Interesting. Well, that is all.
Very well.
Just flashback to down with the system. You all need to die.
But with that, you all continue in silence for a while until a few hours go by and you do reach town once more.
Well, you said it'd take 24 hours. I'm assuming it's noon now.
The sun has begun to set.
Okay, a few hours? It was morning.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough room in here for you and your men.
I can give you a tent that will fit on the steamer.
It is no issue.
And
Cav turns for his men. Men, enjoy your break for now. You can kind of see as some of them perk up, other ones seem skeptical, but still go with it. And they each kind of, you can almost tell like there's different groups, like kind of friend groups from it that all separate into different parts of the town.
Wait, you're telling me we're at a town at night? And Abel's hiding in a box? I want to go explore the town.
Alright.
After I go get Abel.
Where would you like to head?
I want to explore. Find some interesting locations. I want to go somewhere like I go in Alu. Back alley
so the
bars.
whorehouse.
Roll
No.
an investigation check.
21.
21? Alright.
I gotta be careful. I saw level 3 exhaustion.
Kind of begin.
Oh, well, do you want me to reroll? Because I gotta roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your second one.
I forgot. 17.
17. So you begin kind of walking around a bit sluggishly, and Abel kind of staying fairly close to you right now. But as you begin going around, kind of make your way towards the docks, where your eyes fall onto kind of a little bit of a familiar sight, though you're not completely used to it. See, sitting on a boat, what appears to be a witch's cottage. And while that signifies you're in a bit of a strange area, your main focus is on a bar that is fairly close to her, or to their shop.
I want to go over there.
kind of make your way on in. And you can immediately tell that the air here is heavy. Seems like there's a lot of stuff in the air right now, but the light in here is low, and you can see all kinds of different people drinking here.
What's the vibe?
Fairly mellow.
Interesting.
Seems like people are here to kind of... There are certain people here to drink away their woes, others to kind of just... Seeming like they just want to drink and pass out.
Is there any gambling going on?
You see a bit of gambling here and there.
I want to go try my luck rolling dice.
Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm scrolling to see if I can't find an image.
Also, I want to see if I see anyone interesting.
There's one woman who immediately catches your interest, who seems to stand out very much from the rest of them. A woman with this emerald green hair standing near the bar with a almost wicked smile. Not to mention her outfit stands out quite a bit compared to everybody else.
Where's the picture, Nick?
Right there.
I don't know what that's from, but I don't trust her. She's got one of those sadistic looks in her eyes. I'm gonna go say hi.
Alright.
Keep your enemies close. Well, just keep your friends close, your enemies close.
Then, if that's the case, you make your way on over. And as you're walking close, you can immediately feel her kind of eyeing you up. And you almost... As you kind of get this feeling of distrust as you're walking towards her, you almost feel as if something's getting pulled out of you.
My soul? Do I have a soul?
You have a soul.
Does it feel like my soul is getting pulled out of me?
It feels like something's getting pulled out of you.
You get sucked, boy.
Hi.
Well, at least like that gave me a week.
You can see as she kind of licks her lips. A delicious taste from you.
Huh?
Oh, sussy.
What are you pulling out of me? What is happening?
That's for you to worry about and me to enjoy.
Sussy.
Wow, a sucker getting sucked off.
Get
I
sucked,
just look
sucker.
at Abel and be like, you know what's happening?
No. And I feel like I should be more worried because of that.
Her passiveness is yeah.
It's what you need.
I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah.
This is how we. If we need more passive characters to be paired up with him.
They stun lock me. I'm not around a lot of passive people in my life, so I don't know how to deal with them. Usually I just go and ignore them, but I can't. What's your name? I've been stun locked.
Me? I
Yeah.
am Namora.
Lamora.
Namora.
Namora.
Nimona.
Pneumonia.
Nemoner.
Black lung.
We're stopping through
Sorry.
this town. I'm just kind of looking for something to do that's more my speed. Do you have any recommendations? Party places?
There's a few bars that people enjoy around here. She kind of dresses there. 2 different tables. We have cards over there and dice over there if you'd like to. What the fuck is being I don't know. We have cards over there, dice over there if you want to try your hands.
You know what? Thinking about it, I'd have to roll dice with disadvantage. So no. I'll just party. But what's your deal? Looking over here, all suspicious, like pulling things out.
I'm the owner of this bar.
Oh, are you also associates with the witch's hut?
Yes, actually. She's a close friend of mine.
Is she actually open?
That she is. Who the fuck is beating the shit out of something?
Just beating.
Grab your
I'm sorry.
axe.
I forgot to turn back on noise suppression.
I'm assuming Nick, you
No,
went to go
it's
find
not.
out.
It's not you, Jaden. It's something in my. What'd you say to her, Connor?
As much as I would really want to gamble right now, I am too exhausted, and I don't think I'd be able to get the rolls I would need to win.
I see. Well, that is certainly a shame.
However, I'm gonna go check on your friend's shop, see what she sells.
Very well. Try not to fall for her.
Uh-oh. That's never
Oh,
good.
No. Kane,
That's never-
you really
They
should
sent
not
the
go-
wrong person. Kane doesn't have a fiance. This all works out.
No, I mean, I think the only person here who wouldn't potentially really thirst for somebody, funnily enough, would probably be me. I expect it from Richard and Sarah. It's a 50-50 for me.
Hey.
Yeah, what about me? What percentage?
Hey.
If she's pretty.
Oh well, no, you're a given.
So I'm on the end of the spectrum, and you're on the other one, and everyone else falls in between.
No. Don't mistake it. It's not so much that I'm just like, oh yeah, that person. I don't really give a shit. It's more of, the more. I'm very wary of every character we come across.
I am too.
In
I
a
just
way.
want to fuck them. Anyway.
Yeah, but there are certain lines I won't cross
Okay.
unless if I trust them completely.
I go to the witch's shop.
Very well.
Actually, you know what? It depends. But
Let me scroll on up.
That means you're scrolling either in your Pinterest or one of our chats, which means you're grabbing an image. Little does I know, this is one of Alex's long lost relatives.
Exactly.
None of them are long lost, okay? I know where all of them are. One of them's in prison.
What if this is
Two
the
of them
prison
are in
one?
prison.
As you make your way on over to the witch's hut, you kind of hop onto the boat and make your way on over to the door. Do you knock or
I
do you
knock.
enter?
It's a witch's hut. I knock.
Very well.
Yeah, he's not dumb anymore.
Kind of knock on the door and
for now.
takes a second. What is your past perception?
17.
17? As you're about to knock, you can hear a voice seem to already be talking to somebody, and as you knock, they kind of stop for a second. Before you hear what sounds like a little bit of, like, glass moving. Before, come on in.
I go in.
Opening up the door, you can see, just as it opens, bit of gases kind of pour out past you. Some of them assailing your nostrils, almost burning them immediately.
How come every shop I enter has fumes?
Why wouldn't they?
Kind of looking about, looking around, you can tell that there appears to be multiple small cauldrons, each bubbling right now, letting out these fumes with one larger one next to her. She seems to be just sitting down, looking straight at you already. Kind of seem. She has that look of. It's a welcoming smile, but there's very clearly something behind it.
Hey guys, we got a problem. She's kind of cute.
This is exactly what
We
Jaden
knew
was
it.
meaning.
You do also
Look.
see that sitting on the desk in front of her is that small fairy in a jar.
I think it just adds to her charm.
Of course you do.
I just assumed everything on her desk was where it is.
Yeah.
It's one of the services she offers. Fairy in a jar.
You know, ignoring her necklace, she is kind of cute.
Welcome to the Legend of Zelda. Also,
So your friend at the
what's wrong with the necklace? She only has a lucky rabbit foot.
there's more. Do you not see the other thing next to it?
I see the tooth.
Not talking about the eyeball.
Yeah.
She got one of those Rambo fucking necklaces on.
Oh, what big
eyeballs on a
eyeballs you
rainbow
have.
necklace.
Uh,
Here to see you with, my dear.
You don't
shut
put
up,
eyeballs
Sarah.
on a rainbow necklace.
He put fingers and ears.
But
He put fingers in places there shouldn't be fingers.
Your friend at the
Good
bar
wife.
said your shop was open, and this is more my speed when it comes to shopping. I thought I would come by.
I
My
see.
foot's behind my ear, and I think it's
Well,
supposed to go on there.
Welcome to my shop. Here,
Everything's supposed to go
I
somewhere.
sell all kinds of different potions. Some you may not be able to find elsewhere. And offer my services that no others would offer you.
A potion of love?
What kind of services?
Fairy in a jar.
I offer all kinds of curses or protections against curses. If you kind of messes with the jar a little, unordinary ingredients.
That fairy's gonna die. It's none of my concern.
And
I remember watching a D&D thing where people were eating fairies and unicorns.
I have now begun to offer protection from diseases.
Ooh.
Do you have any kind of a weird question, but I need 2 different types of potions, if you do have it.
Very well. I'll see if I have them. What are they?
I'm debating whether or not to do this in call or not, but fuck it. I need one to suppress certain urges, and I need one to enhance those certain urges.
So it's gonna be
And no,
really
it is not sexual.
You could see as she began to turn towards a cauldron, and as you say that, she kind of stops. I will need details on these urges.
Also,
Not
Some-
lust, bloodlust.
bloodlust, I guess, and I hope you're not a racist. I'm a Dampier, and I was told many in these parts don't like my kind, so I've been pretending to be
Heart
an elf.
slurpees.
I hope you're not a racist.
Dear, I am a witch.
That is fair.
Not many take kindly to my kind either. More specifically, while witch is my job, I am a hag.
Oh.
Oh, you should not fuck around.
How many have hags have I met, or what have I been told about hags?
Roll for how many you've met. Roll a d100 for what you know of them. Roll me a intelligence check. Well, roll a history check, I should say.
I feel it in my thing. I feel it.
Do I gotta roll
in my
disadvantage with the
fucking-
100?
With the d100, no.
31.
31.
Hmm?
Alright.
And then for history, I gotta roll twice. That's a 15. That's a 10.
10. You really don't know much about hags. You know that they dabble in magic, not of the arcane kind. But that's
Oh,
about it.
my, the question, I'm sorry, I should have, is what was I told, like, by my family, like, stay away from them, or,
Alright. You recall being told something, but you don't recall if it was stay away or greet them with open arms.
I'll keep them at arm's length.
But as for how many you have met 5.
I see. Interesting. Alright.
4 of them did not look nearly as good as this woman.
I can imagine. See, I was sent out here, kind of a favor, or returning the favor, to help some people. And I'm also out here to fully turn into a vampire and find out what makes my urges go off, which I kind of blacked out when it did happen. But I'm trying not to do it with them in view. But I also want to do it in case of an emergency.
I see.
Anything you can add to that, Abel?
Not necessarily. I wasn't next to you when it happened. I only saw you in the frenzy. You did bite one of your friends when it happened.
He was fine.
I see.
After I put wood between your teeth.
Well, I should be able to concoct something. How long will you be around?
At least until sometime in the morning.
That should
Wait.
be enough time.
The portal isn't over here, is it? To the Shadowfell?
You have to take. Well, you don't know where it is.
That's what I was asking her. I was like, it's not over
Oh.
here, is it?
What portal?
To Shadowfell.
To Shadowfell. Where's my dice?
Damn, this witch got dice. This shit got dicey real fast.
You're now a haggling. Goodbye.
I am uncertain.
He's been diced and
Also, I don't know. It's up to Nick, but Dungeon Down released a new race you can play as, and they're pretty much mel hags. Anyway,
Really? I fucking need that.
it's one of his newest videos. Just like a Pagling, Dungeon Dad, and he has a whole stat sheet for it all.
E.
Yeah, Nick knows who I'm talking about
Yes,
whenever
I
I
do.
say that, I'm pretty sure.
The original
But-
flesh soother.
But what'd she say? Sorry.
I am unfamiliar with exactly where it is located. I have never
But-
had a reason to make my way towards it.
Also, your friend pulled something out of me. Or pulled something in me. You know what that was?
Ah, yes. She devours negative emotion.
Oh,
That's
So-
pretty
Oh,
handy.
there goes that for you.
Right,
I feel
remember
really
now.
good,
There
right?
was actually- yeah, there are actually good fucking hags. I completely forgot about that.
No, all hags are awful.
No,
Eyes.
necessarily.
You
Take
could
your
see,
eyes.
if you saw the state of her bar, you can imagine how much she thrives there.
Yeah, she would do amazing
Fucking
in
great
a loo.
place for a person like that. Lord.
Fair. But she advertises her bar as a place where you can drink away your worries, or, in certain cases, come there to gamble as much as you like. She always loves it when there's a big loss.
Let me see. How much would these potions cost me?
That depends. How strong do you want them?
Well, for the frenzy, the one to stop it, I would like that one pretty strong. For the other one, half as strong?
Very well. And confirming, you said the one to stop the frenzy fairly strong,
Yeah.
then the other one half as strong.
No, what, we'll go full throttle on both.
Full
If I can
throttle
afford
on
it.
both.
Pretty sure this is the brute grunt.
Full throttle on both would be 100 each.
I can do that.
Very well.
Also, actually does not leave me with a. Actually, that does leave me with some left.
You can
Do
do
you
that.
have
The twin
any-
says while fucking still owing me 300 gold.
Do you just? I've been getting stun locked a lot lately. Do you have anything to cure exhaustion for 27 gold?
For 27, sadly no.
Now,
What about an IOU?
Nick, do I fuck around and find out, or do I just leave well enough alone?
Great question.
If you're gonna have sex with this hag, then you need
No.
to do it in DMs.
Not one, no.
2, yes.
I wouldn't put it past you, Connor. That's the
I-
whole
look-
reason
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying it.
I also would not put it past you.
There's no way here who would put it past you.
guys, have a little fucking hope for me.
Caleb wouldn't put past you.
Honey, have you met yourself?
Connor, you exist in a state of perpetual D&D character horny.
That's not
There
true.
is-
Yeah.
That is entirely true.
That's
Are you trying to tell me that's a
Nick,
lie?
tell him.
He's not gonna tell us shit. We're right.
Nick,
Sorry.
I was gonna ask for a favor.
Listen, you literally asked us whether or not you thought that we thought that Rick was a slut, and we both
This isn't Rick though. This is Kane.
Rick is a
Completely.
slut, and Rick is you! You're a slut!
Nick,
very
they're
much
bullying
so,
me.
man. But yeah,
I can't argue that's the truth.
Name one
You literally-
slutty thing I've done
literally-
out of D&D.
Would you-
7 different women Rick has tried to fuck.
I
Only
said out
2
of
he has
D&D.
succeeded.
Let me go.
Oh, fucking, your entire Twitter account!
Let me go. Look
That
through
doesn't
our
count.
Wait,
DMs.
guys, I have
Okay, hold on.
a house. Give me a second.
I think this is just a session of calling out Connor.
Whatever, let's go. I want our characters to get to do some shit. That'd be cool. Behind
Okay.
us, Jaden.
Allow me to post in memes. Exhibit A.
Jaden,
Anyway,
Nick, we delete this, just give it to me.
anyway, Nick, you rat. We want to get this session, dude. Why am I being outed right now?
Don't
Oh
know.
my god. Just do it in VC. Anyway, how about for a favor?
That depends. What's the favor?
What do you need?
Hmm.
Blood of a, well, some blood of a Dampier is probably pretty rare. We are a very rare creature.
Fair.
oh, you really?
My brain is
Hey,
going
Connor's
back
been
and forth.
drinking
Of
Dragon Piss.
how weird do I want it to go?
How weird.
Weird as
Yes.
you possibly can get it.
I'll
Yes.
roll a D100 and you just pick a number.
Very well.
72.
I said 70 to 100, so
Well, is it very weird?
You watch as she reaches out and sets a jar in front of you.
Oh god.
Piss.
It's probably
Command
not
word
piss.
piss.
Oh yeah, fairy jar. It is real.
Shut
I
up.
knew it.
That's what airlift.
Fairy
Never mind.
jar.
If you can fill
Very
this with
dark.
some cum, then we have a deal.
You. Oh my god.
It does not have to be just yours.
Nah.
I said it. I said it.
I'm the weird one. Oh, look at this. I didn't set this up.
You rolled the D100.
That doesn't
Nah.
count.
It does not have to be just yours.
Ah!
Ah yes, ah yes, ah yes.
You-
Now this is how our characters bond. One giant circle jerk into a jar.
It's okay,
These words
don't
can't be coming out of my mouth.
You can tell April has gained color, and she is a bright red. Almost seems to be radiating with energy right now. And she is frozen stiff.
Who, Abel?
Stiff
Yes.
How about piss?
Nick, this is what I'm doing to Abel.
What are you doing to the poor girl?
Do you have like a spare room in this witch's hut? And like 6 gallons of water?
She kind of gestures to a cauldron, which you can tell has water in it. And then gestures to a door behind her.
Everyone here's seen Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
Remember the
Depending.
scene where Morty gets that body, runs down and drinks that orange juice? And is like, gotta get. Anyway, I'll be in there then, Nick.
Uh,
I can't believe you.
I mean, I can. I don't see what's so hard to believe about what's just happening now.
You can't believe it. I can't believe it took this long for something like this to happen.
Why is it always me?
Because you're the one who does shit like this.
What do you mean? It was all him.
but
The jar of cum, yes.
I gotta go check on my laundry.
You're the one who puts yourself in situations that can be turned into
Huh?
this.
Huh?
Fuck.
I was expecting her for me to go kill somebody or collect something. Well, I guess I am collecting.
And you said, how weird can we make this?
I didn't say that. He did.
And you said you'll give him you'll roll a number. And you just accepted
Oh
that.
my
also, I
God.
said, should I make this weird?
And
I said I'll roll a D100.
But
Anyway.
back to the rest of the party.
Oh my god.
you're gonna have to roll a lot
Alright,
of constitution checks.
Alright, so Calidus, I need you to focus the flame so that actually wait. I need you to melt this down.
My
into
hands
the
are just
mold.
on fire.
I can't watch your skin just burn.
I'm just standing there, hands ablaze.
Just
Kane's hands
put
are
your
also
hands
ablaze.
on the metal. Hold that hand. How do we do this right? Actually, I know. No, I don't. Fuck. How do I? I don't think I have the right type of. All right, we're gonna have to sort these out. I'm going to have to sort these out so that we have just the right amount of metal for each sword. And if not, we'll have to try and somewhat substitute the difference. While also trying to keep the same amount of mixture, so we don't make the weapon weaker. or potentially make it lose the property that makes it more effective against the creatures these people fight.
Nodding along.
So, Cowardice, you may want to put out the flames for now. I don't think it's a good idea you have your hands on fire.
All right. Put out the flames.
Oh, actually, we've been working on this for a bit, so I guess this part will have been done already, but still.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically the plan right now, is just to sort things out so I will have enough metal for each sword so I can do them one by one, because combining all the metal in one area, I don't have a metal bucket or whatever that is strong enough. Probably stronger than, I don't think I would have a bucket or a container that is strong, that is heat durable enough to not melt along with the metal that I'm needing to use for these weapons.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do them at every single one of them, one at a time. So I guess, yeah. So Calidus's hands on being on fire is fine. This guy only sells iron. So fuck my brain. Okay, so we separate them out into different piles, melt them down into a mold. So that would require me to take one of the weapons that is, at the very least, mostly. Well, no. I guess I would need one of the actual weapons to make a mold with. Or I guess I could try to make a mold based off of the ones that are chipped. But that could cause issues. So I guess I would have to
just
get
to disassemble one of the already intact ones.
Well, wouldn't really have to disassemble them. I guess it's a matter of how the weapons are, because if it's metal all the way through and it just has like some sort of like wrap or something on the handle part to make it so it's not basically killing your hand, that would be one thing. But if they're made of partial wood, that's whenever it would matter of taking them apart.
From what you can tell, it is several pieces, but the handles are mostly fine. You only need to worry about the blade right now.
Okay. Then I guess I would head out. Well, not really head out of the. Well, actually, has the cart stopped at this point?
Yes, it is stopped.
Then I guess I would head out to see about getting a blade that is in at least good condition.
Very well.
Or at least I would need to be able to see it. I don't know.
Kind of make your way out, and you can see that the general is still there with the woman next to him. They seem to have found a kind of seat on a staircase to one of the houses. And seem to just be waiting right now.
If Calidus followed me or not, that is up to him. I probably would have mentioned the fact that I was heading out to see if I could get a sword.
I just stay in the cart. I'm looking at his cat.
If he sees him looking at his cat, he would have already told him if he tries to melt down the cat, he will not live. No blood will save him.
Why would I do that?
Man currently standing with his hand on fire. But anyways, I will approach the general.
Very well. Then you approach him, and he kind of glances towards you, though it seems like he doesn't really register who you are at first before kind of actually giving you his full attention. Blacksmith.
Hello. Do you are all of these blades the same, or were they made differently?
They all are made to be mostly similar. There was a few differences, but not much.
Alrighty. Do you have a blade that is in, at the very least, good or decent condition that I can use as a mold?
Kind of thinks for a second, and as he does, you see as the woman reaches down into a bag at her side and pulls out a sword before holding it out towards you.
I will slowly approach and take up the sword.
You can kind of
Thank
see
you.
as, you can see as the general is just kind of now sitting there seeming confused.
I assure you, I will bring no damage to the blade. I am merely making a mold to allow the melted metal to form in a, well, in the way of the blade.
Very stubborn,
No problem.
and that was not going to get the best of me. I won.
Fair enough.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
It's fine. You taking the sword for a mold is not what confuses me. She's not supposed to be carrying a weapon.
Oh, well, no. Do not misunderstand. I wasn't addressing it because of your confusion. I was merely letting her know that I would not damage the blade.
I see.
If you'd like me to, ma'am, I can also go ahead and make sure it's sharpened and ready to go. So I guess if you aren't supposed to have a weapon, I'm not sure.
Looking over the weapon, you can tell this thing is brand new, and it is about as sharp as it's gonna get right now.
Oh. Oh.
He has so many questions and
I
not
see.
enough answers.
Yes and no. Was this made recently before the man died?
His last weapon.
All right.
Mm.
Then I will treat it with special care. This was the last blade he made.
It would be appreciated.
He kind of just like is holding this, like not like with kids' gloves as in, oh, this is dangerous, but in kid gloves as in, I need to make sure I don't do anything wrong with this
Yeah,
thing.
I get it.
And also, was that the priest that was speaking to me, or was that the man who was
That was the priest, or the high priestess.
Okay. The only reason I ask is because I'm pretty sure she was basically being quiet the whole entire conversation before.
That she was.
Jan's like, what the hell, 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 what the hell?
She can talk.
She can talk, and she
That's not
has
what
the
Jan's
man's
going on.
last weapon made.
And she's got a gun!
That's essentially what's happening right now.
She can talk. And she's got a gun! Run!
Now I'm trying to think of how do I approach the subject of her not talking without being rude.
You can speak! Speak, woman!
You know what? I won't bother with it. There's no point in asking questions that I will either not get an answer to or will only get negative remarks for. I will merely go back to my shop. Alright.
Very well.
I will get back to my work. I will go ahead and make the mold. I should only need it for a few, at most maybe half an hour, and then I will be able to return it back to you.
He gives a slight nod.
I will give a slight nod back, and will make my way towards back to the forge.
Uh-huh.
All right, Keldis. If you even move your fire anywhere close to this blade, it is going through you.
I see.
It is of no offense to you, but this is the last weapon a man made. We treat it
Understood.
with complete and utter care.
Understood.
Good. I'm gonna have to say something after the session, because I just completely flipped how everything was working for me, and I love it, but at the same time it's just completely different. Then again, I guess I could just explain away his difference in working mindset. But in any case, he will immediately be, I guess, I don't know enough about fucking blade crafting to know what the fuck to use for fucking molds. At least not myself.
There's a few
Sand.
there's a few different things you can use.
You do sand molding, but sand molding is usually horizontal molding.
But would that cause problems with the blade? Because sand sounds like it will.
You'd have to grind it, but no. As long as you pour slowly, it's not going to bubble or anything.
Well, I'm not wanting to have to buff it out or anything. This
Then
blade should not
you
be
would
messed with at
need-
all.
Oh, no, not the actual one, but the ones that you actually use the mold for.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you
That
can
makes
mold
more
the
sense.
blade
I-
in sand, and then after that, all you have to do is
Sand
wipe
sounds
off
like
the...
it would be something I would actually have on me. So you know what? We'll go with that.
Alright. Then you begin
I will act.
you begin your preparations and start to get this mold created. During this time, Alex 1, what are you doing?
Alex 1 is gonna go figure out where she can set up shop. It's time to sell some definitely legal products.
Alright. Then you make your way on. Well, do you want to do it out of your cart or just find somewhere to kind of set up a smaller shop?
I'll go figure out how the rest of this town's people do it first.
Alright.
Wait, no. Let's see. How often do I come to this town again?
You've been to it, excluding your previous time here, you've been to it twice.
The shopping area?
Correct.
What's the shopping area usually like? Is it carts or just singular stands and shit?
It's kind of a mixture. Sometimes you will see like some not carts, more of like wheelbarrows that they kind of just pull around. But most of the time it is only like small little areas or shops that have been there for who knows how long at this point. But nothing big per se.
I'm gonna go set up a smaller stand. I assume we've got something in the cart similar, or they've got somewhere that I could just pick a stand or something like that.
From what you can tell, there are kind of like small areas where you'd be able to lay something out on the ground and sell there. kind of have a little bit of an overhang that you can sit under if it starts to rain.
Yeah, I'll go do
There we
that.
go.
Get the good potions that I don't give to family and friends.
Then you go and sit down there and begin kind of peddling your wares to whoever is nearby, which I will say roll a charisma check.
Charisma?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
We done. We got the ring of evasion.
And let me know.
15.
15? Alright. What potions are you selling?
Our finest potions.
The good ones, mostly. Mostly the health pots and shit.
Health
Because I can
pot?
make more on the road, but those are something people won't buy. And, you know, if they ask the right way, I'll give them some weed. For a small cost.
Alright.
I assume that, you know, I'm known for bullshit.
Kind of sit down and begin trying to get some people's attention. Which, it takes a little bit, but you slowly begin to get some people's attention. And let's see. People. How many health pots are you selling for today?
Let's set up 5.
5? Alright. Then, if that is the case,
I'm not looking to make a huge profit, just enough to make some more. You know?
yeah.
In case, for emergency funds.
Then,
Why is it
after
always the dragon?
after selling for about, say, 2 hours, you do, well, a bit more than 2 hours, say probably around 3 hours or so, you do sell out your potions and make 250 gold.
Fuck yeah. So at that point, I'd have packed up and go back to the cart.
Very well.
And if it still looks like Alex is still fucking busy, I'll just, I don't know, good old bar.
Oh, right. I will ask one thing. As far as like my Steel Defender goes, well, actually, I'll talk about this later.
Alright.
I
Then
think about it. Probably.
you kind of pop your head in for a second and you can hear the clanging still. Well, not clang, but you can still hear him and Cowardice going to work in there. So you make your way on out and begin kind of wandering to find a bar. Would you like to go to the one that you know about, or would you like to go to a different one?
The one I know about. He
Alright.
was nice to me last time I saw him.
The
Then
cat.
you make your way back down towards the beach, and you can see him. Now that it's night, you can see quite a few people kind of around the bar now, and you see the man standing behind the counter with a few familiar people to you that you had just met on the road. Seems like one of the groups had made their way over here.
Lovely. I go sit at the bar.
Alright. Kind of glances over to you. Welcome back. Yeah. I forgot
What?
Richard didn't get to hear that.
No,
Mm.
no, that
Okay.
wasn't cousin. Sorry.
Just perfect timing.
Oh yeah,
I didn't get to
perfect
hear
timing.
what?
I completely agree.
What?
We just got killed.
Richard didn't hear. All
He-
I did was say welcome back.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't hear that last bit? Fair enough.
Is he a cat folk?
That he is.
Fuck you.
Oh, you mean the nya?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Kind of tuned it out.
Yeah, Sarah. I think
know
I've already
he's-
told you about this.
I already know.
It started in my campaign.
I
Yep.
already know. Jaden's told me the story. I don't need to hear more. It's not happening again. I tune it out. Tune out the bullshit. Anyway,
Richard, we both switched to it.
it was
You
a rather
should pop
short
yours
trip
too.
out, and then we can't. Now we've got to go find a portal to the Shadowfell. You don't happen to know where one is, do you?
Kind of gestures towards the water, just across the pond.
Aw, thanks. What would you recommend for a drink today? Had to put up with so many weird things today. No offense to a lot of you, I say to the ones who are vaguely familiar to me.
Kind of. That's all. Then taken. Let's see. Butchered the spelling on that, but taking a quick look through some options. Two popular ones would be our Scorpion Bowl and Flaming Volcano. Yeah.
Prices on them.
They both are about 10 gold each.
Which one would you prefer?
I am a particular fan of the Scorpion Bowl.
I'll have the Scorpion Bowl then.
Very well. Allow me to get that for you. Yeah.
You two need to stop playing your game.
Which
Well,
You
we're
want-
forging.
you watch as he begins to pour in a couple of different drinks into a fairly large bowl, and then begins to cut up a lemon. Or is that? That's an orange, my bad. Begins to cut up an orange and puts the slices into the bowl before setting the bowl in front of you and snapping his finger just above it. And you watch as the center ignites.
The scorpion?
Yes.
That sounds interesting.
If you look in VC, you can actually see, well, I'll actually post it in side session. You can see the image of what the Scorpion Bowl looks like.
Oh, that doesn't look like a scorpion.
Okay, one question.
Yes. You good?
Richard, I have bubble stories.
There's a straw with it, sir. You watch as he kind of pops it on the top.
I drink it, and if it's
Oh,
good
you're
enough,
fine.
I'm buying me a whole fucking bottle.
Well, from what you can tell, it is a mixed drink,
Oh.
so you can't really buy a bottle.
Ah, fine. Then I'll buy me a bottle of something to take on the road when I leave.
Fair enough. Also, there you go, Sarah. There's a second image for you.
That's an easier image to see. Hey, why's this one got flowers and the other one ain't?
Which, let me find out how this tastes for you. This does not describe the taste. So, Connor, you drink. Connor,
Yeah. Yeah.
try. Tell me if you have any idea how this would taste with these ingredients. It is dark rum, white rum,
That's already nasty together.
Yeah, that's not very good.
grenadine, gin, vodka.
Oh
pineapple
my
juice,
fucking god, dude.
That
I hope
is-
you're taking
orange
a
slices,
shot of
and
this.
lemon.
That's
Okay,
a whole bowl.
hold on. You said what at the very end?
Pineapple
Like the
juice.
two last things.
Then orange slices and lemon slices are both in it.
You know what? That might save it.
I don't think so.
No, the thing is, after a while, so much alcohol, it just tastes like pure alcohol.
Fair
So,
enough.
you know. Actually, I would take a shot of that. I'm actually
I
wanting to go
wouldn't.
take a shot of something right now.
Do it then.
I might.
Do it then.
Is that what you posted in a side session?
Yes.
Looks kind of good, actually. Probably tastes like shit, but look good. I do not recommend drinking, youngsters.
Fair enough. Also, apparently it is supposed to sit for 2 hours so it can properly dilute by
So it
absorbing.
can fester.
So,
What, so I'm supposed to just sit here and stare at it?
from what you can tell, he had one ready. He seems to have a few of them ready at a time.
He just makes them in front of the person and puts it underneath the bar and pulls another one out.
Yeah, you just watch as he makes one. Just grabs one from behind him, sets it in front of you. Sets the one he made in front of you where that one was.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
You get my messages though, right?
Yes, I did.
Do I have to be rolling anything?
Go ahead and roll me a con save.
Oh, a disadvantage? Oh, yeah. Oh, my phone.
Don't fumble the save.
Constitution, save. Oh, not 20, 23. Fat Dragon!
Fat dragon.
Fat dragon.
Fat dragon.
And then it's a 17.
Alright.
My nat 20 Fat Dragon.
Then you begin prepping yourself.
I don't want to know.
You're staying conscious right now.
Look. We all know how it works. I just don't want to know.
Fair enough. Which I will say, since 3 hours had gone by, go ahead and give me 2 more.
Oh, that's a That's a 10.
Alright.
And a 15, so that's a 10. And then 11. Ooh, that's a 6.
Should I make Lily
This is
do?
very quickly draining you.
A whore.
I just gotta hold out for the for the potion.
Which you feel like if you continue past this point, you're going to gain more exhaustion.
But it's to cure his exhaustion, so it's worth it.
I'll go a little bit more. Nick, you know the question I gotta ask, but I don't want to ask it, so just message me the answer.
Alright.
Unless you don't know the question.
Send me the question.
Of course. Uh, I refuse to ask for help with this. I'm just gonna keep going.
Give me another roll.
That's a 17. That's an 18, so 17.
Alright. You remain conscious and not exhausted for now.
I can't believe you're making me do this.
You had the option to say no. I am not making you do it.
I should have asked for a different favor.
I'm surprised how willing you are to accept it.
Look, besides the strenuous activity, this is practically free 3 levels of exhaustion gone. Ugh. Anyway, I'm just doing that.
Very well. Then, I will say for now back to Sarah, because the other two are working and they will be working for a while. Are you drinking the entire drink?
Over time, yeah.
Oh,
Meaningless chatter, you know, between the people I'm stuck with for a while. No offense.
fair. Then you kind of sit there, drinking slowly, and time passes. As you finish your drink, give me a con save.
Concept, scroll up. Well,
12? Your
I
world's
know it's not good, but
your
12.
world's spinning a fair bit right now.
I bet this would go great with some weed.
Would you like to take some?
No, I'm in public.
Would you like to make your way home?
Fuck no, I'm in public. I will stumble.
So you would like to stay at the
I
bar?
will put a hand on the hamster and say, hey, guys, come get me when you need me.
A hand on the hamster.
Alright.
And I would like to order some food. Food and alcohol has never gone wrong before, I'm sure.
E. I have an assortment of kebabs if you are interested. Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Let me double check what one of these was. That's the wrong one I'm reading. My personal preferred one is the grilled ham and pineapple kebab.
Alright, then I'll take that.
Very well, yeah. I will have my friend get right on it.
Thank you. How much do you need for it?
That will be 2 gold.
Give me 2 gold.
Watch as he stores it away before stepping towards the back and seeming to gesture towards somebody back there. And you can hear a slight disgruntled grunt before you can hear a few things moving around.
Disgruntled? How dare you? I am only the best person to make food for. I promise I don't. I'm not a Karen. I think.
After a moment, you see as a platter is handed up, and he sets down a plate that has 4 kebabs on it.
Fuck yeah. I eat.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it damn well should be.
If you look inside session, you can see what you are eating.
Yay, yummy.
But
Num num.
with that, you have eaten, and it is fairly delicious. The night has gotten darker as the time went on.
Is the
And you
world
can
no
te-
longer spinning? Sorry.
It's still spinning, but not nearly as much.
Is it spinning so much that I'll have trouble walking? Or is it just kind of wobbly?
A little wobbly, but which shouldn't cause too much trouble walking.
And I will take my time slowly walking back so I don't embarrass myself in public falling over.
Fair.
Because that, my friends, is my worst fucking fear.
Then you begin walking on back. And as you get there, you can hear work is still being done. And
Even I was hoping to get away from it.
after
Sorry.
taking a look around, you can tell that Kane does not appear to be here.
Well, I hope he shows back up before we leave. Sure would be sad if he didn't get in the cart before we left. No, really. I'll put a hand on the hamster and ask. Wait, he should have a hamster, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does have a hamster. Cool. I'll ask
Am I
him
about
where
to-
he's at.
Do I hear that?
No.
You can tell somebody's talking to you, which kind of jolts you out of what you're doing.
How do I? Hold on.
Ruining the mood.
Yeah. What do you need?
Where are you at?
I'm at a. I'm at a shop right now.
See, Nick, now
What
that he
shop?
doesn't need
What can I do
need
you?
parts for
It's
this.
getting kind of dark out here. Don't want to leave you out there too long.
I'll be back in the morning. Cause I know we're not leaving, just now.
Do you have a place to stay for the night?
I'll be working through the night.
It's not healthy.
Look,
He's a late night worker.
I got my hands full.
How long are you planning to sleep tonight?
I'm more of a day
He
sleeper.
finally has a fuckable maid. This has been his goal.
I got my handful.
But is there anything else you need?
If you're sure you don't need me to come pick you up, I was gonna offer to bring you back.
I'm not gonna make that joke. No, I'm fine.
You
Abel's
pick up
here.
pieces
She's
in the
giving
morning.
me she's helping me.
Really? Let me talk to her.
You're like
I want to make a joke so bad.
You're like the grandma of D&D. Oh, is yada yada there? Let me talk to them real quick while you're trying to, in this case, bust about a jar's full.
I'm gonna make a joke so bad. Fuck it. She kind of got her mouth full right now. I'll call you back.
Bruh, I can't believe you're fucking abusing your maid. What the fuck?
Nah, I'm not.
That's rape. That is rape. How dare you?
You're abusing your authority.
Look,
Respect
you
my
could at least
authority.
be
I'm
romantic.
pulling your mother on you.
Kane just pulled
You
a
could at least-
respect my authority.
Could at least be romantic and actually fucked her.
He doesn't fuck. Let me in.
What would you like
No.
to do, Sarah? Alex?
I'll go inside. Check on the boys. They've been left unsupervised for too long, and neither of them are good with being unsupervised.
Excuse me.
Covered in burns.
Ah, yes.
Ooh, what is that?
Increases ammo capacity.
Oh, nice.
Kind of.
Yeah, I'm just covered in burns. Clearly.
Covered in birds.
Covered in birds. Man, they really like me for some reason.
Kind of poke your head in, glancing towards Calidus, who seems to have a couple of burn marks on him. You see Alex seem to be very much focusing on what he is doing, almost to an
I thought I told you
obsessive degree.
not to burn yourselves.
And
Can't hear.
you can also look towards, and you just see his cat kind of just standing up on something, just vibrating.
I have
Vibrating.
questions. Why is your cat vibrating?
I boop its nose.
Kind of boop it,
Fair
and
enough.
as he does, like, you can tell the room gets a bit quiet, and you can just hear from from across the room just purring.
I don't
He wasn't
care
wanting
to
attention.
ask what's going on here.
He was wanting attention.
Are you guys almost done with whatever it was the fuck you guys were doing?
Nick, at this point, would I have returned the blade or no?
Yes, you have handed the blade back over.
Alright, and there were no issues, right?
Correct.
Well, I have a mold now, and I think I've gotten a few of the blades done. Let's try to shoot an explosive.
Ow.
I probably will end up working through the night. I don't know if Calidus here will be working through the night, so that's really up to him.
Someone's got to keep the forge hot.
That's
Kind of
fair.
what his job is.
Well, then I guess we will be working on that.
Very well.
Well, if you're sure.
I will probably pass out by the time this job is done, but it should be fine.
Very coherent for a drunk.
I am not
Not
a
that
drunk.
drunk.
I can smell it on you.
Liar.
I can smell you. I'll smell you in my dreams. Brain's deactivated. Please call Jaden.exe support at your latest convenience.
Cringe.exe activated.
Nope. Stop doing that, Jaden. Focus. Focus.
As the two of them get back to work, Alex, what would you like to do?
I want to go have some weed in my room. Alone. Away from judgmental eyes. I'm not drunk, I swear.
Very well. Then you begin kind of sitting back,
Heavy drunkenness.
having a good time. With that,
God, this.
Kane.
Wait.
give me 2 more con checks.
Oh, look,
while
a
he does
21.
this,
Oh, look, a 15. So 15
Alright.
and a 14.
So 15 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I want to give Will to wear as armor.
Then
Slutty shit.
kind of continue for a bit. You can tell at this point you're probably going to be sore for a while.
Yeah.
And at a point, this has just stopped feeling good to you.
I imagine that would have happened like
I'd
6 or 7
imagine
times ago.
so.
Yeah. However, I
Like,
refuse to give you the
he's sitting
satisfaction
down,
of
so
me
it's
going
like-
up and asking someone to help me do this.
Alright. Which,
I could have built you something.
What? Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's the truth. He is an artificer.
Yeah.
at this point in the night, you do feel like you are going to collapse.
I just go give the witch what I have and go, is this good enough?
Kind
Fucking pouring sweat.
I don't get dressed. I don't give a fuck.
your legs feel like jello, you can barely stand.
Yeah.
She kind of looks you over before looking at the jar and kind of swirling it a bit.
Stop. Stop.
Hmm.
Jaden, you're enjoying this too much.
Yes, he is.
Funny.
I find your what's the word?
Suffering?
Pain?
Torment?
I don't know if
Reactions?
suffering. Suffering might be the right word, but I find it amusing.
Discomfort.
Yes, that's the word.
Humiliation.
Maybe
Embarrassment.
discomfort, but a little bit, yeah. The
Continue,
humiliation
Nick.
is also kind of amusing.
She kind of looks it over for a bit before. I suppose,
Chugging the whole.
I suppose, though, it won't get you one as strong.
Grabs the jar back.
I would keep going when fuck my knee! I'm about to pass out.
Yes.
Yes.
Burn.
Huh?
No, and you haven't asked me, but no, I don't know where it is.
I don't know what I'd
My-
be expecting you to look for, but
No, I think
My
Jaden's talking to his
brother
family.
entered my room
Oh.
and was
Yeah.
asking if I knew where my electric razor was.
It's over there. Well, back there, actually.
I think it's behind that.
No, I'm thinking it's a little.
You're actually
farther.
sitting on it.
I think it's. I'm thinking it's a little farther behind that. Not that far back, but just a little bit behind that.
Yeah, I get it. Just a tad to the right.
No, more to the left actually.
Yeah, I forgot. We're facing from two
Did we
different
not
directions.
talk to
We didn't talk to the fucker at the
Keep,
start
keep this
of the
bit up.
fucking
Keep
dungeon.
this bit up.
But-
But to beat the fuck out of someone.
Okay, you stay
You want-
here. Because it's all going to show you my grab.
You watch as she kind of steps over to two cauldrons, seeming to take out a ladle, scooping some out of the jar and pouring it into the cauldron, before taking the ladle and scooping out of a different cauldron and pouring it into a glass and setting it in front of you.
Dude, if you would have told me this is what D&D was all those years ago, I would not have believed you. What is this?
This should alleviate some of your exhaustion.
The strongest wills require this.
She took it from a different cauldron than what she had put yourself in.
Okay,
Okay, no,
I'll,
come on,
As a-
man.
I'll drink it.
As I said, she had poured it into one, then scooped it from another.
Okay, I was like,
Okay.
Kane's just staring at a blank face. I drink it, I
thought you were
guess.
saying she poured it into a cauldron and then took more liquid from another cauldron and poured it into the same one.
No. You drink this and immediately your veins burn. But
Good burn or bad burn?
painful burn.
Now,
But you are also full of energy. Go ahead and remove 2 exhaustion.
I'm down to
Go
1.
down, head through.
Yes, sir.
What does 1 do for me? I think it just. Wow, 1's still bad. Okay. Thank you. And I assume I'll be picking up the others in the morning.
That you will.
Do I pay you now
You
or
thought
later?
you were leaving?
You can hold on to your money until you see the product.
Door's being up,
Which I will also let you know, as she kind of pats you on the cheek. While you were going at it, I went ahead and took some of your blood for the potion.
When? How'd I not know?
You were quite entranced in what you were doing.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go get dressed and then grab Abel and go back to the cart.
Very well.
Sorry, if you were talking to me, I had to go see who was fucking knocking at my door.
Who was fucking?
Then you make your way back to the cart, covered in sweat. And
Shame.
He
Still,
walks in, he's judged immediately.
still exhausted, but not as exhausted as before.
I need a bed. I don't need to be in the tower. I need a bed.
Can't come in my room. It smells like weed.
Where is Alex 1?
Alex 1, you kind of enter, which are you calling out to her, or are you looking
Yeah,
for
I'm
her?
calling out to her.
Very
Richard,
well.
where are you?
I died so that you could just get us back.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I was trying to say go ahead and get back.
Alex 1, where art thou?
Do I hear him?
How much have you been smoking?
You were actually smoking weed?
How long has it been since I got into my room?
About
She was joking?
about an hour and a half.
At least. At least. Let's see. Pipe's
3
bullshit.
ounces.
Are you going by blunts or actual like bong?
Does she have a bong?
Pipe.
Pipe? You're not gonna smoke that much in an hour. You'll smoke maybe a joint worth. Not even half, I would say.
Maybe like an ounce and a
To give you an
half.
idea, I threw a party and one was passed
Overrated
around
right now.
between 4 people and it took like an hour and a half before one was gone. So,
How the
Good.
fuck did fucking Alyssa do that last night? I took all of
Really good lungs.
I mean, unless you're, I wonder how to say this. If you're not enjoying it, like if you're just doing it to do it, yeah, you can do it in an hour. But if you're trying to enjoy it, it's gonna be a lot longer than an hour. But yeah,
So I guess the question is she trying to enjoy it or is she trying to just get through it?
I'm trying to have a good time.
Alright.
So like
The
an
slow
ounce, if
burn.
even.
I'd say 2 3 ounces.
Small elven child. Ah, no, not elven child.
Cute.
Elven woman.
She got one
Small
of those.
elven woman.
Go ahead and make
We are
me
older
I'll
than
take that.
you.
go ahead and make
Correct.
me a con check with a low DC.
Fuck yeah. Oh wait, no, check.
Now I should preface
Let's
this.
save a check. Fuck
You would start getting high within like 30 minutes, but not high enough
Nat
not to know what you're
20,
doing.
You
Natural
feel
20.
nothing.
It's like a
Yeah.
buzz.
You've enjoyed it so far, but it's not hitting you.
Damn it.
I gotta take a piss.
But do I hear him?
Yes, you do.
What?
Yeah, you guys have like an extra bed.
Fuck no. You sleep in the tower.
You got a couch.
Fuck no. I have a window seat. I say, coming downstairs.
You can.
You
still
really,
do
you
it,
guys
Ricky.
really only have 2 beds?
Yeah,
Because we don't
we're-
normally travel with people. We travel to sell and make money, not fucking have people over.
Nick, what's
Yeah.
the equivalent of a blow up mattress in this universe?
I point to the window seat where I normally
Roll.
make motions.
I'm about to go buy one.
Roll
Well, I'm
an-
out of money.
Roll an Arcana
Howard.
check.
Arcana.
Motherfucker
You have to
won't
make a
play,
roll.
fucker.
You know what? Never
17.
mind.
17? You recall that there is a magic robe that you can get that has patches on it. One of which, these patches, can instantly bring out a bed for you.
You want to sleep in a bed so bad? Here's a tent.
Okay. That does not correlate. I wish some of these spells I have last longer than an hour, because I just cast fly on myself and sleep. I just fall back down in 10 minutes. You need able to sleep on the kitchen dining table. Use her backpacks as pillows.
Trying to find something for Will to wear on his head.
You hear me, Nick?
I did.
Well,
The-
Nope.
Actually, hold on. We won't be going to bed just yet, I guess. Well,
Nope, make it be up all night.
I don't know if I can do anything right now. I need something to do in my off time. Oh, since everyone's in the room, Nick, I'm gonna go ahead and drink one. I guess. And then,
I'm assuming you're waiting for Alex to head back to her room.
oh, she came out. Then yeah.
Oh, and yeah, she came out to talk to you.
Oh, that's fair. I thought she was just yelling at me through her from her room. Yeah, I'll wait till she disappears.
Alright. Then, with that, each of you begin your rest, Kane having a bit of a midnight snack. And I will say for now we will call it there.
Alright.
Shorter session, mainly because of the delays on my end.